In this video, in the LegatoData platform, we will create a simple pipeline to offload data from Postgres, including transforming it and setting up orchestration. We have the project page in front of us. So let's go by clicking on the name of the pipeline. Let's add a task to the pipeline to offload data and transform it. To do this, we first need to create a dataset from an external source. Click Create in the Extract area. Fill in the name, select the Postgres connection type, and select the previously created connection. In the form that appears in the dataset attributes, first select the schema and then the table from which we'll load the data. Click Test. At this moment, the platform receives meta information about the selected table. If the connection is successful, the next button appears to view the schema of the table to be loaded. Let's click Next. In this window, you can see the list of fields. Let's save the dataset for unloading. To create a task of data unloading, transfer the created dataset to the workspace. When transferring, the window for creating the task of data unloading opens. Let's fill in the required fields, name, and also in the process option, select the type, full. This means that the unloading will completely update all the data every time. We can also select interval uploading, which will upload data for a certain time interval. Now return the value to full. In the fetch size parameter, leave the value 100. Click Next. This window contains the name of the dataset on the basis of which the task is created. Let's click Next. On this screen, specify where we want to save the uploaded data. Fill in the database name with the value demo_raw. The list of available database names can be obtained by requesting them from our experts. In the table name, specify a unique name for each data upload task and then click Next. The table specifies the fields that will be imported from the external data source. You will be able to specify a comment for each field. Let's click Save. As a result, the task for data unloading has appeared in the workspace. Now let's create a task for data transformation. To do this, transfer the Spark SQL batch object from the transform block to the workspace. Fill in the name field and enter the necessary SQL query in the process options field. In the partition field, specify the columns by which the data will be partitioned. Let it be the produce field. Click Next. In the next window, specify the base and table where the loaded data will be copied. Let it be demo_agg and copy_mytable123. Let's click Save. So we have created all the necessary tasks. Now we need to link them. For this purpose, we specify that the conversion task should be executed after the unloading task. In case of creating large pipelines, the workspace can be scaled. Now we are ready to put our pipeline on orchestration. To do this, we need to switch the toggle in the top right corner of the platform. Our pipeline will run on the schedule we specified when we created it. If we want to run it right now, let's click the Start button. After that, we can go to the monitoring section and check the status of the launch. The information will appear not immediately, but after a few minutes. In this video, we will show the finished results after waiting. Here we can see the information about the launches of the pipeline. This was an in-depth video on how to create a simple data offloading and transformation pipelines and run pipelines in LegatoData. In the next video, we will show how to set up project permissions.